Chris, how's it feel to put pen to paper for 5 years, mate?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting to be honest. It's obviously first I'd just like to thank the Brisbane Heat and the supporters for showing faith in me. Obviously, performance is one thing, and I think I've done that over the last couple of years. But obviously, my body hasn't been too kind to me. So for the Brisbane Heat to show faith in 5 years is pretty special, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, I can win a few more games for them.
Speaking of the body, how is the shoulder at the moment?
Going well, going really well. As I said a couple of weeks ago, the surgeon's happy with it, and therefore if he's happy with it, I'm happy with it. And you know, the support staff inside Brisbane Heat and Queensland Cricket have been phenomenal. So hats off to those guys for giving me their time. You know, so basically I just want to repay the people who have put time into me, and you know, try and play an extended amount of cricket. I've only been playing in patches, and it seems to be when I seem to strike form is when I get injured. So touch wood, you know, I can stay out in the paddock and perform the best I can, put the runs on the board, and you know, there's plenty of opportunities around, so hopefully I'll get one of those.
When you get after the operation, will the shoulder ever be 100%? Will you always have to manage it, or does this basically restore it to being a new shoulder?
I think after you have any operation, like, it won't be 100%, but if I can get it to 90%, then I'll be over the moon with that. You know, for the last probably 4 years, it's probably only been at sort of 50-60%. So if I can get up to that 90% level, and my body will know when that's right, and it's not going to happen. It won't be at 90% for the Big Bash, but you know, I've got to bite the bullet somewhere, and you know, take a chance. At the end of the day, I've only got so many years to play cricket, so I want to make sure I play as much as I can. And but yeah, I'm pretty confident it's good enough to play cricket. You know, I'm not tackling front rowers or anything, so yeah, I'm pretty confident I'll get back to full fitness and hopefully get back to throwing the ball at a decent knot from the boundary, because I obviously like riding on the boundary, and I enjoy scooting around in the field.
Chris, the biggest deal in BBL history, how does that sit with you? And it probably does come with a bit of expectation.
Yeah, if anything, it puts more pressure on, I guess. It's but no, as I said earlier, it's great that the Brisbane Heat have shown faith in me, and you know, I'm not going to change anything I do over the next 5 years. First and foremost is the team, and I've got to do whatever's right for the team to win that game of cricket. You know, I guess you can say it might be a reward, but I think it's, you know, a privilege to be a part of, hopefully, you know, a one club team, and I've sort of always said I'm a loyal person, and I always stick by that.
In that respect, were there offers elsewhere, or was it always a Heat?
There's definitely offers elsewhere, but you know, at times you do open yourself up to the field because you want to make sure you got the right value, and you know, that's something that my manager's handled very well. So hats off to Steve Atkinson. You know, I do my thing out in the field, he does his field off the field. So we've left it at that, and you know, we've come to a great conclusion with this deal.
You won't be playing, obviously, red ball cricket before the Big Bash, but how do you view that down the track? I know it's a fair way away, that return.
Yeah, I haven't even thought about it, to be honest. At the moment, I can't sort of even play 2 days of cricket in a row. So first and foremost, we'll get the body right, and then we'll probably reassess after 12 months. Obviously, there's a great pathway of T20 cricket around nowadays, but obviously with the Ashes coming up, I'll be lying if I said I wasn't excited to, you know, just sit down that first morning and watch every ball. So it's you know, it's something that I've never give up on, that's for sure, and I'll never burn a bridge that way. But for the time being, it's just on hold. But yeah, as I said, we'll reassess in 12 months.
What does the path back for you when you have boxes left in the team?
There's a few of them, but you know, I've got to do those 1%ers, as I said earlier. I've got to make sure if I skip any boxes, then I will find myself you know, in a bit of a rut. So I've got to make sure I do those little 1%ers to get all the way back. So we'll start, at the moment, it's rehab and on the physio bench. And if I take any shortcuts, as I said, I'll find myself, you know, lengthening out this shoulder injury. But Big Bash is a great opportunity for me to come back into the game, and I doubt I'll be able to throw that well during that campaign, but I don't think batting will be an issue. So if I do happen to let one through the field, then I'll be trying to hit an extra boundary.
Then you're in the same spot that your ball landed last year off Sean Tate.
Is this it?
Yeah, this is it. What's your memory of that shot?
I know I was pretty scared. He bowls pretty quick, Tatey, and he doesn't exactly know where they're going, so I don't really know where they're going. But Oh mate, we've got this big piece of willow in our hands, so we might as well go out and use it. Unfortunately, they brought in some bat restrictions now, so next year's press conference might be probably only in the second row.
That's interesting, isn't it? The bat restrictions. Does that affect you much? Because do you have to change your blade?
Well, we'll have to change them, but obviously there's a lot of players throughout Australian cricket that will have to change their bats. So I still think the boys are big enough, strong enough now with the work they do in the gym. It's phenomenal. So I think the ball will still be flying around. I've always said it's a bowler's game anyway. So bring the batters back to the pack a bit.
What about Australia, Chris? That must still be a big lure for you.
Yeah, definitely. Depending on how I go in BBL, obviously, as I said, I've got to get the runs on the board first. And then if I can throw well enough for Buff to pick me, then obviously I'll put my hand up for the one-day series post-Ashes and the T20s. But let me get through the Big Bash first, and if I can get confident enough getting around the field, because I always believe if you're to play for Australia, you've got to be 100% fit or near close. So it's the best 11 cricket in Australia. You've got to be fit. That's the bottom line.
Thank you. All right, Winnie.
Chris, sorry, Billy Slater's probably just come back from a same injury. Is that inspiring for you to see him back in the Kangaroos?
Yeah, it is. And even just through his Melbourne Storm and State of Origin campaign, how phenomenal he bounced back. And you know what, he would have gone through some tough times, as has everyone through injuries. And it's so great to see someone like him bounce back and see how much of a world-class player he is. And he's a different level to me, but he's someone that I look forward to, and definitely watching him makes me jump out of bed wanting to be a better player and a better person.
So does this lift you mentally, I guess, from the state you're in, this long deal? Because it is a low time, isn't it, being injured?
Yeah, definitely. There's two ways you can go about it. You can sit back for a couple of years and make sure it's really right, or you can just knuckle down and make sure everyone gets their money's worth. And I definitely want to make sure I pay my dues back, because that would be the most important meaning to me, giving back to Brisbane Heat what faith they've shown in me. And but at the end of the day, I just love playing for the Brisbane Heat. So I'm not going to change. As I said, I'm not going to change anything. I'm not going to take any less or more risks. I'm just going to go out there, have fun, and try and whack the ball over the fence as I try and do every time.
So when you're doing those boring rehab bits, are you thinking of the fans cheering? Are you thinking of hitting sixes? Or?
Nah, I'm thinking how shit it is to get injured, to be honest. And it's a nightmare, and that's the one thing I get upset about when I do get injured, is going through that rehab process. So I should pretty much get a degree from a physio now. I've done that much on a shoulder, but no, it is. That is the hardest part mentally. But I do feel like I can see the light at the end of the tunnel now, and I'm just ready, as I said, to stay on the paddock for a long period of time now, and hopefully, throw some punches for the Australian cricket team over the next sort of 12 months.